Namaskaram. Welcome to the 21st episode of our series Mother Earth Speaks to Corporates. The previous verse we discussed that Sri Andal and Goshti were trying to have an access to Lord Krishna through Nappinai. So when Lord Krishna was about to speak to all of you, Nappinai prevented him by giving a signal, and they were not happy and they chided her that this is not befitting your stature, and decided that they will adopt a different stature the next verse. So they decide that they will directly have an access to Lord Krishna. That's the mindset with which they move ahead for the next verse. And what happens then is what we are going to discuss in this verse. Again, interesting implicit inferences to get some linkages to our current world in life as well as corporates. So we will hear it in a beautiful raga called Centurity by Madam Vimla Srinivasan before we get into the further details.
முப்பத்து மூவர் அமரர்க்கு மூச்சென்று கப்பம் தவிர்க்கும் கலியே தூயிலேழாய் முப்பத்து மூவர் அமரர்க்கு மூச்சென்று கப்பம் தவிர்க்கும் கலியே தூயிலேழாய் செப்பமுடைய தீரில் உடைய செப்பமுடைய தீரலுடைய செற்றார்க்கு வெப்பம் கொடுக்கும் விமலா துயிலழ செப்பனமில் மூலை செவ்வாய் சிறு மருங்குல் நப்பின்னை நல்காய் திருவே தூயிலேழாய் செப்பன மேல்மூலை செவ்வாய் சிறு மருங்குல் நப்பின்னை நல்காய் திருவே தூயிலேழாய் உக்கமூத்த டொழியோ தந்துள் மடாளனே உக்கமூத்த டொழியோ தந்துள் மடாளனே இப்போதே யமை
So that was a classical Centurity. Thanks, Vimla Madam. This raga is the derivative of Harikambodhi, the 20th Melakarta raga. It also has some origin from the village themes, folk songs. One of the fast-paced folk song in this raga is the very famous song when Yasoda is pleading with Lord Krishna not to go to the forest, and Krishna in return pleading please allow me to go, I will come safely. Because this raga has a pleading note because of the folk influence. So there is a connection that I can bring it to the verse. So let us discuss the verse in detail. Like I said earlier, Sri Andal and Goshti had decided that they will directly make an attempt to have an access with Lord Krishna, not depend upon these people. So they start straight away trying to wake up Kanna. The first 4 lines, they keep talking about the deeds, good deeds, magic deeds of Lord Krishna and praise him and ask him to wake up. In the 4 lines, they make an attempt 2 times. Tuilerai, that comes 2 times in the first 4 lines. Despite this, Lord Krishna did not wake up nor gave any attention to these girls. So these people were wondering as to what happened. Kannan is not responding. Is it that he is angry with us? That we were harsh with his beloved Napinnai? It could be. So now we should appease Napinnai to get back to our regular stream. So now they change course and then start praising Napinnai, and the verse completes that way. Again now they talk about Napinnai, her beauty, her qualities, and then pleading through Napinnai. Napinnai, please wake up your husband. We would like to have a chat with him. So that's how the song goes. Napinnai Nangai Thirive Tuilerai Ukkamum Tattolim Tandun Manalai Ipode Emme Nirattalo Embavai. So now we'll get into the details and see what we can have a link. முப்பத்து மூவர் அமருக்கு முன் சென்று கப்பம் தவிர்க்கும் கலியே துயிலழாய். முப்பத்து மூவர் அமரர். They talk of 33 crores of celestial beings. There is one interpretation. But there are about 33 important celestial beings which are referred here, and he is the chief of all these 33 people. So earlier in the beginning, I think second verse also, third episode, we discussed about the chakras, the 12 chakras, and in the chakras we mentioned various things, the 11 Rudras, 12 Adityas, so those kind of numbers. So here also the celestial beings they are talked of. We also talked about the Vasu when we talked about the 8th chakra, Ashtavashu. So they are calculating all the Vasus and then saying they total to 33. So it is 8 of the Vasus, 11 of the Rudras, 12 of the Bhaskara, Aditya, and 2 of the Ashwini twins, they say, no? Ashwini twins. So all of them put together 12 plus 8, 20, 20 plus 11, 31 plus 2, 33. So these 33 are the important devas, the celestial beings. And Narayan is the head of all these people. So that's how the reference is there. So, Mupattamur Amarku Munsitrum Sendri Kappam Tavirkum Kaliyatulai. Kappam means hurdles, difficulties, problems of people. So, and you are removing all of these hurdles. That's the meaning of this. Kali means there are many meanings of Kali. Kali is the sound that clears off the difficult things, evil things. So some people say, no, when you make so much of noise, all the evils will go away, kind of a thing. That's another one. Kali also is very, very powerful. So one of the Alvar is called Kaliyan because he is supposed to be having a lot of strength. So power, that will remove all the difficulties. So when someone is in trouble, while there are many people to come to their rescue, if you rush ahead and help those people, you can become the star. People will view you in a different light. This person is coming and rushing to help these people. We also play the role of a manager. The manager's role is to clear the hurdles for the frontliners. And if they are successful, the manager is successful. That is a theory. One of the thing that is talked of is one of the very famous food chain in the world. His owner, when he was asked about the management philosophy, he said, my job is here to make those people successful. Because if they are successful, I'll be successful. My job is to clear the hurdles. Before anyone can do that, I should be the first person to clear the hurdles of those people. It will help them to succeed. So there is a funda that we can pick up out of this line, Mupattam over. Seppam Udayai, Tiral Udayai. Seppam Udayai means, Seppa means being honest, straightforward, following a righteous way of doing things. That is a quality. That's what is Narayana is all about. So she is referring Narayana. Seppam Kodukkum, Seppam Udayai, Tiral Udayai. Seppam Udayai means you are the person who is very honest, who is straightforward, and of those qualities. But following this honest, righteous way of doing things is not easy. It is difficult to be good. There is an excellent book by one author, Gurcharan Das, which title is The Difficulty of Being Good. It is difficult, but you must have those skills. The Tiral Udayai, Tiral means the skill. You must have the skill to manage these hurdles by anticipating when they will come. Before they come and attack, we should clear that so that I maintain my straightforward path and righteous way of doing things, all those items. The skills which are like a perfect detailed planning, sensitivity around the changes that are happening around. You should be able to sense the change when this is going to happen, that I will go on clear it off. So Seppam Udayai, Tiral Udayai. So both we had covered about the righteous way of doing things and being very, very skilled at the planning, sensing the changes, etc. etc. The further goes, Settarku Vippam Kodukkum Vimala Tuiliyadai. Settar means enemies, people who don't believe in a few things. What we can equate that is any wrongdoers is a kind of a enemy in some sense, because he is against the righteous way of doing things. He is making mistakes, he is a wrongdoer. So what do we do? So here Veppam Kodukkum does not mean the Lord will punish. Veppam means punish. Lord is not going to punish immediately. That is not his nature. So he will give an opportunity for the person to correct himself. More opportunities, more opportunity. When he feels that it is not of any use in giving further advice, etc., etc., then he says, now it is time to punish. Even while punishing, the intention is that I am releasing that person from doing all these mistakes and doing more and more sin in his way of living. So let him go and pursue in a different. So I take care of him in a different way. That is what is the nature of the Lord. That's how the description is explained. So even in our corporate, when there are wrongdoers, we don't dismiss them immediately. No? We must give them opportunity. We must give them the space, the time, give them help to do corrective actions. And when you do all those items, the chances are that they will mend themselves and become all right. If they don't, then ultimate analysis is you have to punish. Even the four methods of managing things are defined. Samadhana Beda Danda. Danda is the last one, the punishment. So finally punish. So that's what is the meaning. The Lord is not going to punish immediately, but He will give opportunity. Likewise, we also should give opportunity for the people to correct. Then nothing else helps. Then do the punishment. And the most important attribute that will bring glory is you must be seen as a person with purity in thoughts, purity in minds, which is referred in this verse as Vimala. Vimala means he is always having a very, very pure mind. Of course, he is called in various names. This one special name is that he is a person with the purest of the pure minds. That's the glory that he has. So, if we have to have that kind of a glory in our life, we also should have the kind of a pure mind and pure thoughts. And the last line, the other two lines are Seppenna Minbula Chevai Chirumangul Nappinne Nangai Trive Thulai. Again, they are praising Nappinne for her physical beauty and her inner beauty. So, both they are praising and then say, please help us to have an excess of your husband, Trive Nangai Trive. So, Trive means the consort of the Lord. You can be the best person who could wake up Krishna and give an access to him. Give us an access to him. So they praise and do that. Then in the process they say, Ukkamam Tattolim Tandun Mananali. Ukkam means the fan, hand fan. Tattoli means is Kannadi. Kannadi is a mirror. So immediately the thought goes, mirror means it's a reflection. We see the mirror and see what is, everything is okay. If it is not okay, we make some corrections and we would like to look beautiful, nice, etc., etc. Whatever has to be done, we make it. It's a reflective kind of a object. So, mirror comes to the mind. When we see of that mirror, we go to the reflection. That means a periodic reflection of the past and making corrections, so that they are corrected and the correct picture emerges over a period of time. So, and approaching everything with a crystal clear mind. So, there is no presuppositions, prejudice, etc., etc. See everything by a balanced approach. Here, one of the thing is Seppam. We talked of honesty, etc., etc. It also has a different meaning, that you have a balanced mind. You are able to impartially see things and take the correct decision. So, the Seppam and the mirror, so the balanced mind and the reflective mind combined together will make you look at things in an objective way and make appropriate decisions. And the final thing is, we said the first verse, anything good must be done today. Today is a good day, because whatever you want to start, you don't have to wait for a different day. This is a good day, start. And here it is re-emphasizing that any work must be done immediately. No procrastination, no postponement. So where does it refer here? Ippode emme neerattayil varembavai. Ippode means now. I want you to do it now. So people say, no, I want it here and now. Is the approach that we should have in life. So this verse also has a lot of links to our normal life, corporate life. So from now onwards, as I said, they are going to have an access directly to Lord Krishna. They will talk about the valor of Krishna and try to wake him up directly, or try to have an access directly. For the next 7-8 verses, it will be like that. And then we will see how the whole thing proceeds. So, we will meet again tomorrow. So, I will put the 7-point slide for us to have a quick reflection. Just put a pause and go through that, because I don't want to repeat that, because I have already done a lot of explanation of all these items, which is going to be listed there. So, have a look at it. So, I am sure it will benefit you in your personal as well as corporate life, not alone this verse and whatever we have discussed in the past. So, we will continue our journey in getting the implicit meanings of the verses that are going to come from here and get some benefit out of that. So, I will see you tomorrow. Till then, namaskaram.